Hi guys, today we'll talk about the intelligent supermarket. So as you may know, you may think that I'll talk about the Amazon Go, right? Today I'll talk about the east side, the China. What they're doing right now is kind of really faster than what is going on with Amazon. So this technology has been going on for a while, but if we invest in related stocks, when we see the product and we see the actual service, it will be too late. Just like the new payment gateway, because iPhone has been investing in all kinds of company starting ever since 2013. But this new system, this Face ID payment system has launched just now, right? So if we have been investing in this related stocks 4 years ago, we probably have a really good return already. So now, before this service has come out, can we invest in anything, and what is the story behind and what's going on in China and US, okay? So we'll talk about this today. First of all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and join our family, and also like my Facebook page. Please give it a like and share this video to your friends if you find it interesting and useful or anything, okay? So if you have questions, you can leave me your comments in the comment box below. So if you don't know that I'm a person who invests in anything, as long as it's a good investment, no matter it's listed in US or listed in China or listed in Taiwan, I will go find them, okay? So those brokers like E-Trade and Interactive Brokers, I really like them because I'm a user of Interactive Brokers for 20 years, because it will not limit myself in only investing in the stocks in particular country. That is not my point. The point is to invest in anything that's good, just like Warren Buffett, right? So if that's something good in China, he will invest. Something good in Korea, he will invest, right? So today, I'll give you a glimpse of what they're doing over in China. I believe that you have heard of a person called Jack Ma, right? So he's the founder of Alibaba. So if you don't know that Alibaba is really a big group, just like the Tata in India, just like Google in US, is really big. So they have the payment gateway. It's used for the Taobao, so it's just like the eBay of China, okay? So this is the new payment gateway that people used to use. One is Alibaba payment gateway, the other one is Tencent payment gateway, okay? So that is the payment gateway of Jack Ma, the Alibaba, okay? So there's a new supermarket that has launched in China recently. It's pretty famous. This supermarket is really about user experience, okay? So you can choose the seafood, choose the thing that you want to buy, and then you can scan it and then you just pay. So recently they have a day called No Cash Day, okay? So it has been going on with this supermarket for really a while, okay? So you can just grab anything you want and then scan it and then you just pay, okay? Without any cash, any procedures, any lineup, any scanning slowly, everything is soft, okay? So one only thing the Chinese government is not pretty pleased about it is about the no cash thing, okay? So it's something like if you're not paying with renminbi, oh, maybe this payment gateway can be hooked up with US dollar, can be hooked up with Bitcoin, right? And it's really against the renminbi, the rule of renminbi, okay? So they publicly say that they are not officially accepting this payment gateway. But who is the mastermind behind this supermarket and the whole user experience? Is Jack Ma, okay? Jack Ma is the founder of this supermarket. He's mentioned about it a few years ago that we are going into a complete new generation of payment and retail. Okay? This is why he's doing the payment gateway, the first one in China, making it big. Okay? So this is exactly the point why he's doing the supermarket, because he's going to revolutionize the supermarket. Or you may say that that's exactly the same with Amazon Go, right? That's not exactly the same, because Amazon Go is only serving for the staff right now. But Jack Ma is already making this supermarket public, and within 5 km of the distance, he promised he can deliver the food to you within 30 minutes. Imagine this is only a trial, okay? Only a checkpoint, okay? If that works, he can only, because he has all the money and all the data, that's the resource. Nowadays, if you have money and you have data, you can do everything. You can have your hand touch on every single stuff. So nowadays, if you have the money and you have the data, then you're the man. You can have your nose sniffing and touching everywhere. Okay, so that's exactly the point. And also the procedure of this supermarket is smoother and faster than what Amazon Go is trying to do right now. So if you haven't heard the Amazon Go, their goal is for you to go inside and just bring a basket and then take whatever you want into the basket and then all together go through the scanner, not one by one. Bam, you paid already. That is the whole experience. But Alibaba has bring it more in depth and he has all the logistic behind ready. Okay, and few years ago, Jack Ma has already invested in those stocks. And first one is the superstore is Suning. That superstore is acting as an offline repair, offline refunding department. It's not a superstore anymore. It's something like a customer service of what he's doing online, just like Amazon. But there's a checkpoint, a whole lot of checkpoint for them to refund, to repair, to ask questions, stuff like that. And he has also purchased logistics to prepare for the big data purchasing and then sending the thing to in front of you. So that is pretty much what he's doing right now, and he is doing it good because 80% of people purchasing online is through Alibaba. Okay, only around 40 to 50% of people purchasing online is from Amazon. Okay, so if we want to invest globally about this new generation and weird but fast-growing industry, then you should invest in both Amazon and Alibaba. Okay, so this is something that we can do. And also the experience is about the payment, right? Payment is payment, okay? So paying the price is the best experience. And the price of the Hema supermarket is 25% lower than usual. Okay, so it's really hard to imagine how he can make the price so low. It's just like Amazon. Okay, he can lose money for a little while, but he's doing for the market share. And also the seafood is about the speed and about the demand. As long as the demand is there, he can turn over it quickly, and then the seafood will be fresh and the cost can be low. Okay, so that's exactly about the big data and also the bargaining power. As long as you are big, people will surrender, people will be submissive, and then you can bargain for a big deal. Okay, so that is exactly how he can be really successful in the future if down the road this is the path. Okay, so basically just like Amazon, Jeff Bezos has been invested in Whole Foods with 27% premium. And why? Because he wants to own a superstore and so he can buy something cheap there? No, it's part of a bigger plan. It's always like that. So, and there's another big supermarket that Jack Ma has invested 80% already in case his newly developed Hema will fail. Okay, the supermarket is called Yuanhua. It's a really big supermarket that Jack Ma has invested in it. So no matter Hema will be successful, Yuanhua will be successful, Alibaba will be successful, anything that can be successful in China, as long as it's owned by him. Okay, it's really big. So the other company that is listed in Nasdaq is called NetEase. Okay, NetEase supposedly he's not doing the gaming as of right now. They're doing online purchase, online shopping, and then final that happened to they can do gaming and apps, and pretty much they're doing it good. And now they're doing the supermarket as well. But the supermarket to the sales is not as much as Yuanhua, okay, because Yuanhua is really completely doing supermarket. But again, I'm saying that as long as down the road the trend is about the money, big data, and then they can screen what we want and then we can pay. That's exactly down the road. If that happens, anyone owns the money and big data will win. Okay, imagine down the road what would happen. What will happen is the fridge at your home is intelligently counting your inventory, and also your cabinets in the kitchen will also count your inventory. And then without you thinking, you know that you are short by Coca-Cola for 6 cans, and then short by salt, and then also watermelon, chicken, stuff like that. And then they will automatically, with your consent, ordering the food, and then within 30 minutes, somebody comes into your home and then place them in your fridge and then in the cabinet. That's exactly the plan they're doing. They're not saying about it, they're not talking about it, because this is a little idea that I think will happen, okay? But not that I'm smart, because everything, big data, the big data analyzing what you want, and then the logistic, buying what you want, scanning what the products and services you want, and then paying what you want already. That is down the road. Obviously, that's the plan. It's not a dream. It's something that will come true. So again, I'll ask you again, if the bull market will last for another 1 to 2 years, what would you invest now? Okay, so that basically concludes what I'm talking about now. So there are actually 5 stocks. First of all, Alibaba, Amazon, NetEase, they're all listed in United States. And there are 2 more stocks. One is Yuanhua, the other logo is the supermarket I talked about before. And then one more stock I will talk about for the last one. Okay, Alibaba, technically we've talked about the orange channel, right? If it breaks above, it's really a good chance to buy. Now, the target has reached, and now it's $170 per share. Okay, so the strategy is, if you have bought these stocks, just like what I mentioned in the previous video, so as long as it stays above 163, you can still hold it. If it drops below, you can take profit, right? If you haven't bought it, you can buy now, but consider 163 as a cut loss. That's basically the risk we have to take for buying something late, but we still have to invest in it, right? So the second one is listed in Hong Kong, because many stocks from China is listed in Hong Kong. If they're listed in Asia, yes, you can buy it, but there are many more restrictions, so probably you want to invest it in Hong Kong. It's the best choice for you if you're not familiar with this stock. So Lianhua, the supermarket, technically it's not as sexy, fundamentally it's not as good, but if the market has a theme going on for investing, they really like the big data, stuff like that, you can consider buying it now, but setting the 295 as a cut loss. But the target you can set as 355, and lucky enough, if it breaks above, you can challenge $4.2 per share. But this, again, you have to hold the cut loss really tightly for this stock, because this stock is not really good and technically it's pretty fluctuated. The third one is Amazon. So I've been talking about this stock for really long time. Now it shows a biggest selling signal in the past 1.5 years, okay? The big orange channel has broken below, okay? It's really a bad news. So I would say, unless it hit $860 again, it's not a good time to buy. If you're holding it, I consider you at least selling 1/2 of your shares and then wait for at least $940 or $920 for it to rebound, and then you can start considering buying it again. But the best price to buy is $860 per share. Okay, so the fourth one is NetEase. Okay, I've talked about NetEase in previous video, so you can take a look in the video, and technically the strategy is exactly the same, so you can follow that strategy. And the last one is Hisense. Probably you have heard of it. It's a company doing appliances, okay? Just like oven, TV, fridges. It's really cheap, okay? It's cheaper than Gome, G-O-M-E. It's gourmet. It's got gom, okay? It's gourmet, okay? So it's really cheap, but if you don't know, I will introduce it right now. It's really a big company and selling appliances for low prices. So in this video, when I talk about the Hema, when Jack Ma is beside, I talk about the payment gateway, right? If you rewind the video, you will see Hisense, okay? So apparently the Hema is going into partnership with doing the electronic stuff with Hisense, okay? So we can say they really have a long-term partnership contract, and Hema is not listed, and the news is pretty difficult to confirm. But Hisense is officially having a partnership contract with Alibaba, the group. Okay, so Hisense is really the first thing come to Jack Ma's mind when he's doing the big data and payment gateway stuff like that. The Hisense is really the first choice Jack Ma will choose. So down the road, if everything makes sense, Hisense will be the hardware representing Alibaba Jack Ma. Okay, so that's pretty much explain why Hisense is good to invest in the long term. So technically, it's not as good. As you can see, 825 shows a strong support and rebounded big time. And then you can buy it now, but again, you can set 825 per share as a cut loss, okay? The target you can hit, the first stage is $10, and then lucky enough, you can challenge the $11.7 per share if we're lucky enough. So that's basically an update and pretty much a new style and new format for me to update you guys, because I'm not talking only about the US stocks, I'm also talking globally to the East side and the Chinese market. And that's the point I want to make. I want to go to the East and promote the East. I want to stay in the East and promote the West, because globalization is really what we learned about in 1 or even 2 decades ago at school, okay? So it's happening right now, right here, okay? So we will invest in anything good, no matter where they're listed. So hopefully you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up and also share this video to your friends. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me your question in the comment box below and show me some love, because investing made easy. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.